What up, what up? It's your boy TOJ reporting live for duty. It is a gorgeous day in the city of New Orleans, and I want to give you my opinion on this stupid ass dude, DJ Cooper, who tested positive. His drug test tested positive for pregnancy. Ain't that some shit? Not a transsexual. He was never formerly a female. He was never born with uterus or nothing to that effect. But this young man is the first male basketball player ever to test positive for pregnancy during a drug test. And you know, he found himself suspended. And now he can't play for an entire year because he was too lazy to not smoke weed or to not do anything. And it breaks my heart that so many of these guys, for something as simple as weed, these dudes will lose a well-paying job to get high. And they will go through great lengths to hide, you know what I'm saying now, like their drug use. Give me a second. What I don't like is this. He let his girlfriend take the piss test for him, not knowing that this girl was already pregnant. So her like estrogen levels and all of this HGC, I forgot what the term HGC stands for medically, but it's something that's found in the placenta. DJ Cooper ain't got no placenta. I got two friends of mine, in fact my neighbor Ricky, who don't watch his videos, he wouldn't know I'm talking about him anyway, but Ricky is some kind of, I knew he was some kind of nurse. I seen him like a little doctor smock fucking thing on or whatever, and I was painting inside of his house one day, and he was like, yeah bruh, I do drug testing. I said, you know what, I never knew what you did for a living, but since we talking, like what's the craziest like drug test stories you can give me? And he was just telling me how these dudes would come into the place with like sometime $1,000 cash, and it'd be an 18-wheeler driver, and it'd be a black dude, you know, hey man, look here bro, I'll give you $1,000, I need my job dude, you know what I'm saying, I smoked a little weed, this, that, and the other. And you know, he was just telling me, he said, you know, I don't ever take the bribe, but for the most part, you know, I'll tell these guys, look, do yourself a favor, come back, you know, a couple of days, try to get yourself cleaned up or whatever, but you know, I can't really like let you slide. I mean, I can't like, you know, like fake a drug test for you, but I can tell you, you know, from what I can tell, just come back when you're in it, when your piss is clean. But don't bring nobody else piss in here, bro, because you will lose your job. Because at the end of the day, there are people who send snitches, like his bosses, I guess, send snitches on the drug testing place to make sure that this, you know, that these guys don't take a bribe. So he's like, I'm not not so much as looking at jail time, but I can lose my own career, you know, in the medical industry for faking tests. So these dudes, man, I want these guys to hear this message, bro. If you doing dope or you smoking weed or whatever, don't get a job that requires a drug test. Especially if you taking performance enhancing drugs, or you really stand to lose, you know what I'm saying now, an established career over some monkey ass weed. You know what I'm saying now? And the guy was telling me, he's like, I've had dudes they got something called salon pass. And from what he tell me, salon pass is I work out, I lift weights, you know, and I like taking the pain, to be quite honest with you. I don't take Bengay or Icy Hot or nothing to like, you know, soothe the pain of my muscle burn. I take it like a man. But he was telling me, he said there's guys who bring something called salon pass, and I guess it's like it's a little heating pad. And he said they'll tape the heating pad to their stomach or their thigh with some pre-piss. You know what I'm saying now? And he said they'll give me like a bottle of piss, and the piss be scalding hot. And I'm like, nigga, your fucking body temperature at the, you know, cooling rate is probably 96 degrees, whatever. But this guy give me some piss, 105 degree piss. Like, bro, you should be fucking dead, or you know what I'm saying, like burning with fever. You gonna bring me some scalding hot piss and expect me to believe that it's you? So he said, you know, it's a matter of the thing, how you say, dumb criminals. There are all these dudes who do drugs that be trying their best to pass drug tests, and they go through great lengths. And he said, and like the DJ Cooper guy, DJ Cooper, he said he's had guys, like men, show up with pregnant piss. And he said a lot of these stupid dudes don't really think that far, that we can, you know, because what happens is these young guys get secondhand information from their dope head friends who be like, yeah, bruh, they only really, you know, like, it's like, I guess it's the same as like a STD, when they only test for herpes. He said no, they only looking for weed, you know, like they just assume that the doctors or whatever, or these technicians are only really looking for specific drugs. But if they find something else in your system, they got to let you know, hey bro, you got HIV also in your piss, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So don't think that you fooling these fucking people, bro. If you clean, you clean. If you dirty, you dirty. And at the end of the day, bro, some of these guys have jobs that can get somebody killed. An airplane pilot, literally 2 weeks ago. No, actually, I think it was last week. A pilot was found with a fucking a flask, like some liquor, a little pocket, bottle of liquor, and you flying a fucking airplane with, what I'm saying, sometimes 96 to 200 people on a fucking Boeing, and you pissy drunk flying a goddamn airplane. You can't, you can't forgive that. So BJ Cooper, bruh, is now suspended. He can't make no money, and if his old lady is pregnant, guess what? You can't take care of your fucking child for a whole year. So he's not even eligible to take care of his girl for a whole year because he's pregnant. I mean, well, she's pregnant. Anyway, that's my opinion, bro. The guy fucked up, and my take on it is, if you're not self-employed, put the weed down, put the pipe down, put the heroin down. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, bro, like, dope ain't really worth losing no motherfucking job, especially if your name is attached to a brand. Vis-a-vis the basketball team, the football team, or the store you're working for. You can't be a truck driver or somebody who operates heavy machinery and think these technicians are going to excuse you for a job. And you have any kind of drug or opiate in your system that can impair your judgment. You can kill somebody, especially that dumbass who was fucking flying an airplane, got caught being pissed drunk on the goddamn airplane after what happened in 9/11. Good Lord, man. I seen that on an accident. I was just scrolling on Facebook and I seen this story pop up. I'm like, man, bitch nigga pregnant. Let me go ahead and press the button. And it winds up being this fucking dude, drunk as hell. I mean, pregnant with take a drug with pregnant piss. And Ricky even told me. He said, yeah, there's even these companies that sell artificial urine, and we all take like these little satellite classes over the computer. They'll tell them, be on the lookout for this makeup, because this makeup in the urine means that it's like vinegar and some kind of like piss mix they sell. And I don't like that shit, bro. A lot of places in the French Quarter where I work at down here in New Orleans, they sell artificial lean, like the cough syrup drink. It's called legal lean. I don't like the culture of these rappers and all this type of shit where these people actually can sit there and make up a drink for these, and Lil Wayne be pushing that dumb shit, bro. And they got fools drinking legal lean, and then the next day they're going to try to take detox products to make these kids think, and the guys who give these drug tests don't test for that shit also. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the alert bell. And thank you, UNO 74. UNO I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I got your Cash App donation or whatever. I appreciate that. I'm out of here.